I'm gonna wrap y'all real quick tonight. So let's get right to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into today's live stream. So I'm a little late. I had to work all night tonight and get off till 10 o'clock. So remember y'all this real quick. Get right into it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the PSN Command. Now with your boy Tone, aka Tech. I am back from that video. If I get told glory to God, for God's right now, God's open doors and pay ways for all people in the Lord. Ain't pretty much today's video. Here out the Washington Commanders. Quick verse of the day, real quick. I'm not gonna waste some time with this one. Just want to get right into it. So let's go and get quick verse of the day, and we will get started with today's content. This is from Psalms 59:16. It says, I will sing of your strength in the morning. I will sing of your love, for you are my fortress, my refuge in times of trouble. That's what the Lord should be for you. In times of greatness and in trouble, He was always your fortress and always your refuge. Let's get right into it. So, Jamin Davis has been released by the Washington Commanders today, former first-round pick, 19th pick overall in the 2021 NFL Draft, has been released during his last year with rookie deal. Am I surprised? No. He's been a healthy scratch the last couple weeks. That just tell me they want him to be here. He just wasn't worth their time anymore, and he hasn't produced. I think his best, I think it's one season over 80 tackles. Let's see what his stats were hitting on because I'm just kind of curious now. See what Jamin Davis's stats were hitting on real quick. I know he has one tackle. He has 13 tackles this season so far, but he hasn't played much. So keep that in mind as well. So his best season was arguably 2022. He had 104 combined tackles. He had 36 assisted, 3 sacks, and also a fumble recovery. 2023, he had a fumble recovery, an interception, 3 sacks, 39 assisted tackles, 89 combined tackles. So those 2 years he was actually okay. Man, his rookie season he had 76 tackles, 1 sack, played very little, didn't do too much. He had 1 tackle in the Panthers game. Didn't play much. So it was just time. Let's say it was just time. He wasn't playing a lot of snaps, and it's like it was just time, man. I don't know what it was, but they made this move, and it doesn't really shock me too much. I wish Jamin none but the best, but not too shocking here. If I want to be honest with you, Jamin Davis was not a good NFL player. He had a solid 2022 campaign for his sophomore season, and last year wasn't terrible, but I'm sure he'll find a job around the league as a depth linebacker somewhere. He's never met up to that number 19 overall pick. Trouble with a defensive end to see if they can get some juice out of him there. Just could get no juice. So, Jane wish you nothing but the best. Also, cornerback Kayvon Seymour was suspended for 6 games for violating the not personal conduct policy, but the performance enhancing drug policy. So I don't know what the hell he put in his body to test positive for, but he did, and he's suspended 6 games for it. I would have cut him too. I would have released him too. I wouldn't play no games with him either. I got him the hell up out of here. Now, let's get to Jamin Davis real quick. With Jamin Davis released, Jordan McGee's 21-day window was going to close tomorrow. They want to add to the roster. They have a roster spot available. That is probably why they cut Jamin Davis. A lot of people are trying to speculate a big trade coming for Zadarius Smith or something like that. I think it's a lot more simple, guys. I think they just want to put Jordan McGee on the roster. Jamin Davis wasn't cutting it, so they're putting Jordan McGee on the roster. That's all that means. Also, this means now that Only 12 of the 43 Commanders draft picks from 2019 and 2023 are still on the active roster today. That is as follows: Terry McLaurin, 2019, 76 overall pick in the 2019 NFL draft. The 57th pick in the 2021 NFL draft, Sam Cosmi out of Texas. The 74th pick in the 2021 NFL draft, Benjamin St. Juice. The 82nd pick in the 2021 NFL draft, Jamin Brown. The 4th round draft pick in 2021, John Bates. Derek Forrest, a 5th round pick from 2021 as well. I think he was the 157th pick in the draft that year. Fedarian Mathis, 2nd round pick, 47th overall in the 2022 NFL draft. The 99th pick in the 2022 NFL draft, and Brian Robinson Jr., running back, dog, B-Rob. Hey, B-Rob, hey. With the 100th pick, 102nd pick in the 2022 NFL draft, and Percy Butler, the 7th round pick in the 2020 NFL draft, and Chris Paul, and our 1st and 2nd round picks from last year, Emmanuel Forbes Jr., and also Quan Martin. That is 12 picks out of 43 selections during the end of the Jay Gruden era and the beginning of the Ron Rivera and end of Ron Rivera's era. That is pathetic. Montez Sweat traded. Chase Young traded. Jahan Dotson traded. Jamin Davis released. Need I say more? That's bad. That's bad. It's a huge indictment on Ron Rivera. Again. And some on Jay Gruden too, because that 2019 class, only one guy left. His name is Scary Terry, man. Dwayne Haskins gone off this world, man. God rest his soul, but he was gone off this team way before he passed. Sweat got traded, but it was a must if you want to rebuild this team. They had to trade Montez Sweat away. We'd see him Sunday, so that'd be interesting. That's been very interesting seeing him Sunday in that Bears uniform for the first time since he got traded away. I'm excited to see you, Tiz. Excited to see you, my boy. It's just bad. That 2019 class has been completely ravaged. That 2020 class is completely gone. Gibson's gone. Sadiq Charles and Antonio Gibson going to retire from football already. Chase has already got traded. We didn't have a 2nd round pick. Cam Curl's a Ram. That 2020 class is gone. 2021 is a class that got some players still on it. John Bates, Derek Forrest, but they're on the back end of the roster, right? In 2022, you got one nice player for Fedarian Mathis. I think he's showing some good things finally. And you have Brian Robinson Jr., who's your starting running back. So it ain't looking too hot. It ain't looking too hot. for the Ronald Rivera era and his draft picks. Next, I want to talk about was the Keon Seymour thing. That's just dumb. Still the PEDs, bro. That's just stupid. What are you doing, bro? You should make sure all the stuff you put in your body are NFL legal, bro. Like that's ridiculous. It don't mean that. They're Jarris. They want to put Jordan McGee on the roster. Y'all are making this way bigger than it is, man. Remember we did all this for Ayuk? All that Ayuk talk, and he never came here? Just be patient. Be patient. I don't think it means anything. Jamin Davis wasn't even playing a lot of snaps. He wasn't important. For a former 1st round pick, don't have 13 tackles in 7 games. He wasn't important. They want to see their 5th round pick, Jordan McGee. That's all that was. Cut the DC out pass. Call that very briefly. The Rams like they're making a fire sale. Now, a guy I would trade for Cameron Curl if I could. But I doubt they'll do that. I would trade for Tyler Higbee, maybe, if they want to part ways with him. A room of Higbee next year with Senate is disgusting. and they resign Ertz, that is disgusting. They would not need John Bates no more. I will tell you that darn much. They got so many big contracts they need to move. It's tough. The Ram made a fire sale. Puka would be untouchable. Any early draft picks they had would be untouchable. It's tough. Cooper Cup will be available. I won't trade for Cup personally. I'll probably give like a fourth for Cup or a fifth that could turn to a fourth. I wouldn't give him anything significant for Cooper Cup. Hell no. Nah. Especially Cooper Cup stays hurt, so hell no. Nah. Probably just Cam Curl. Honestly, I don't love that pass rushers like that. We haven't teared defensive lineman even without Jonathan Allen. They are traded Ernest Jones away. That pissed me off. So then we don't really need Ernest Jones. We got Frankie heat sick and missile Louisville anyway. Don't have to worry about that. A Killer Witherspoon? That'd be another guy I'd probably be looking at. A Killer Witherspoon. But that's about it. I ain't allowing that roster I'm willing to trade for. It's just not. Kyron Williams, maybe. I don't think they would trade Kyron anyway, but would they? Kyron Williams with Austin Eckler and Brian Robinson. I don't think they would do that, right? Kyron Williams too important to that team. They wouldn't trade Kyron Williams, I don't think. Yeah, that's just not a lot on that Rams roster. And they had a fire sale. I wouldn't touch anything but Cam Curl or Killer Witherspoon, honestly speaking, if I want to be honest. Maybe Darius Williams, something like that. But it's not a lot of players on that team because we won't have a lot of needs. Just last year, I'll touch a lot of their players because we needed a lot of players. But now I don't think we need as many players as I thought. So I think we're fine there. What else? Now the Jaguars are making a fire sale. That's what I'm looking at. I know we don't need a running back. I know that. I would look at Travis Etienne though. I would inquire. I want Tyson Campbell. Definitely. I would want Evan Ingram. Damn right. Darn right I want Evan Ingram. You darn right, darn it. Heck yeah, I want Evan Ingram. Shoot. Dog. Yeah, I only got that part one off the Jaguars. Browns, I want two guys. I want Denzel Ward or Greg Newsome. I'll take Zadarius Smith too. I'll take one of them three guys. I wouldn't want Jerry Jeudy or none of that. Yeah. I don't really need a star receiver. I don't want some of the receivers. Maybe I would subscribe to Christian Kirk. What I really would subscribe to is Calvin Ridley. That contract is disgusting. I don't want to touch that contract. But if the Titans really trying to blow it up, say, all right, man, we'll get all the dead money. We'll trade Calvin Ridley for whatever. Okay, I'm listening. There's a few players on these fire sale teams I'm be looking at for sure. But not trying to trade for Cooper Cup, honestly. Glass of Cooper Cup. I would love to trade for them Browns corners though. Even Emerson, I'll trade for his ass too. I don't care. I want a corner. Now, is it going to change everything? No. Would it help? Heck yeah, it would help. Definitely will help. So, I'm not going to be on it too long because I do have a podcast with Dio and Dave in a little bit. So, I'm actually kind of late for that. But yeah, bro. I just want to wrap you out real quick about the Jamin Davis thing. I don't think it's that significant, honestly. I think we are looking at wide receiver because we did look at MVS. So I think we are looking at wide receivers, honestly. But I feel we're looking more in the free agent market than a trade market. And we are looking at trade market. We're looking at guys that don't cost a lot of draft capital. Also, we're not looking at bigger names. Don't expect to trade for Cooper Cup or these big name guys. Like, I mean, the biggest name you might be looking at is Christian Kirk. Looking at someone, I mean, like a Demarcus Robinson or something like that, or Van Jefferson or something like that. Like one like that caliber wide receiver that just increase depth. Not a guy that's going to really come in and really be a number two wide receiver. Um, then they're looking at a guy with a little bit of height. So keep that in mind too. Might look at another guy got some more height. And maybe it's got two things. He got height and speed. So it might be two things they might be looking at. So we'll see. If they are looking at wide receiver, I think that's the third biggest need on the team. But I don't think it's like dire. Like I don't think we're pressed for one, but we have found the right one that has the right price and the right fit. I think we will trade for a wide receiver. That's gonna do it for tonight. Just want to wrap you out real quick. I'll be back on tomorrow for Comrades Assemble. No Comrades Assemble tonight, as you guys already know. It's 11 o'clock at night. It's not gonna happen tonight, but I will be back with Comrades Assemble tomorrow. I do get off work kind of decent time, so I'm gonna say like 9 o'clock tomorrow for Comrades Assemble. So come pull up at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for Comrades Assemble tomorrow. And then Thursday I have a video for you guys, and then Friday we'll talk about the game preview versus the Bears. We'll know what's up Jay and Dave's status. We'll know more about his status tomorrow if he practices or not, and how he looks at practice if he does. We'll find out. We'll see what's good. Well, like, comment, subscribe. You guys have a good night. Come post to DT Football Podcast YouTube channel for our live streaming in a little bit. And I'll catch y'all next one, man. Peace.